我ら霧は兵器だ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。敵艦を捕捉。
Enemy submarine in sight.
目標の走行を貫通した。敵駆逐艦を沈めた。次に行くぞ。私たちの艦隊が優勢だな。霧も甘く見られたものだ。戦場に火災が発生。消火を任せる。大丈夫だ。ナノマテリアルによる修復が完了した。勝利は目前だ。残りも蹴散らしてくれるわ。敵巡洋艦を撃沈。 元の体さえあれば仕方ない。出撃する。 反応感知。前方から魚雷だ。暗いフィールドを展開する。確認。再送電開始。我々が優勢だ。ま、当然だがな。
Literally fucking stopped in its tracks.
な。
しいことは初めてだ。
戦いという言葉の定義を今からお前たちに教え込んでやろう。
Hey, Marvin. Somebody has finally spotted me in this one.
判断だ。直撃。火災が発生した。ナノマテリアルによる欠損箇所の再構築規制完了。撃沈した。
霧の風紀は地球の風紀。
Let's give them a hard time. Affirmative.
認めません。
Let's give them a hard time.
左舷にタナトニウム反応。侵食魚雷です。左舷に魚雷反応。クラインフィールドを展開。我々が優勢ですね。まだこれからです。敵艦隊の戦闘パターンは全て読み切っています。勝利は目前です。
Armed penetration. Our team has taken the lead. Enemy battleship sighted. Torpedoes, direct front. Spotter airborne. Battle starts. in sight.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Our victory is in sight.
Бой начинается! Хорошо. Засек крейсер противника. Вижу линкор противника. Пробил.
Hey, Steven. Oh, for fuck's sake. £130. Juan, what's up? Recommended ships, what tier? There's lots of ships I can recommend. If you can get your hands on a Stalingrad, for instance. A steel ship. Tier 5 Japanese destroyers. In fact, Tier 5 and 6, both lines. If you like DDs. New York at Tier 5 has good range. You just saw the October Rev tearing things up here a minute ago. The Tech Tree at Tier 5 is the, I think, Ismal, is it? Or is it the other one? Whatever one's Tier 5, that one's pretty good too. Texas isn't bad, although it's slow. Short range. New York has better range. The Duca, it's a good cruiser. Dallas, Helena, Cleveland. After that, they kind of get shit. Seattle and Worcester shoot their shells so freaking high in the air. I think it kind of detracts from the whole line after that, but Zao, Tier 10 Japanese cruiser. Of course, get the Bismarck, work your way up to that one. Massachusetts, which isn't available anymore. But it could come back, you never know. I doubt they'll get rid of the Massachusetts forever. See, I wonder if this has has slow shells. So tell me. Fast shells, I think. Well, I missed anyway. Thinking of getting Borodino. Borodino, maybe got a couple of coupons that I have to use up in the next day. What's this guy doing? Just sitting there. Speeding up. Spot can't make up his mind. Try that. Oh, I don't know about the Kraken. What the fuck? Really? That missed. I haven't heard about the Kraken. I did hear about whales and dolphins.
Our team has taken the lead.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Not gonna get hardly any damage this game, I don't think. Too many islands. Too slow of a boat. Texas is not a good ship for co-op, but we don't care, we just want the coal. I do have enough for a coal ship. And I really should get it before the event is over so I can get the certificate. Or if I get to Salem. Alright, Königsberg is bow in, but Wargaming making good decisions. Yeah. That's wishful thinking. Oh, maybe he's gonna turn. Well. 3 of those penned him. Not that it matters. Game's over. Our temperature is going to be about 25 below zero when we wake up in the morning. That's for those of you Celsius people. Yeah, they're not going to do that because of the rating. If they put blood, guts, and gore and actually show people getting killed, they'll have to make the game basically R-rated. So they're never going to put people in crews except maybe in ports. Like when the ship launches for the dockyard and they have the crew on them, but they're never going to... You're never going to see a ship running around in battle with, you know, crew getting splattered. Got to think of the game rating, which I think right now is like PG-13 or something. Once you start putting, you know, if you remember the controversy with Mortal Kombat back in the old days, where the guy grabbed him by the head, ripped out his spine. Even as basic as the 8-bit games were back then, there was such an outcry that it actually caused the video game rating system to be developed. So they're definitely not going to put crew on the ships to get wasted, unfortunately. Well, I don't really know if we need gore in this game, to be honest. I don't think it would really add anything to the game. They need to there's things they need to fix. One is their community contributor program. Bring back the test ships. You know, quit with the NDAs to an extent. I realize they're not going to, you know, some things have to be NDA, but non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, again, the more realistic you make death and destruction, the worse the rating is. And then the lower, the lower the fan base is because you have less players, which means the less money you make, which I think Wargaming makes too much money for what they give us.
Avvistata corazzata nemica.
Are they really so hurting for money they had to take away free flags for achievements?
Avvistata corazzata nemica.
I don't think so. They kind of treat their CCs like shit. Wow, that shot was just totally crap. I swear these bots slam on the brakes after you hit the fire button. I mean, it took him, and I know this was my suggestion, and I'm kind of wondering if somebody didn't use it, but the demount all flags button, the open all containers button, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. They have way too much RNG in shell mechanics, I think. When you can do more damage to a cruiser with a cruiser than a battleship, it should be the other way around. Obviously, there's a lack of ranked players, and of course you've got the people with 400 battles at Tier 5 with a Tier 8 premium ship, just, being the reason their team lost because they were effectively down a player. The Skull and Bones from Ubisoft. I don't even know what that game is. If it's about pirate ships, it could be good. Sea of Thieves, I've watched General Dort play it a few times. It's okay, so I don't know if it's anything like that, or how realistic it is. I thought Ubisoft was dead, actually. I thought they went under. They pissed off a lot of people there for a while. I don't know what that was about. I can't remember. I used to play Silent Hunter. So I believe it was number 4. I never liked the U-boat ones. But I did like the ones in the Pacific, and they had a lot of mods for it. So I think that's might be the only Ubisoft game I've had.
La nostra vittoria è vicina.
At some point when I have more time, I gotta pop up Oxygen Not Included. I also got the deluxe version. I'm gonna actually do some real damage to that. It's the only ship left. I got the deluxe version of Jurassic World. So all the add-ons. All the released add-ons and the main game, because it was like 60% off or something like that by the time you got all. They have Jurassic World 2 is all the newest release from just a couple months ago is also on sale, but not as much. Still pretty expensive. Yeah, I think the last thing Ubisoft released the Silent Hunter series? It's 2016. Could be. Of course, didn't they also do a flight one? Like one of those World War II flying games? Might have done one of those. Now, is this Skull and Bones? Is this out yet? Oh no, that's the wish list we want to do. Coming soon. Well, the graphics sure as hell look good. I'll give it that.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
However, if Ubisoft goes to their must always be connected to the internet type game, even for the single player campaign like they did with the subs, I think it's going to piss a lot of people off. Basically, that was their kind of their gimmick there for their I don't know, their copy protection type thing, was that you had to, even if you were playing the single player, which technically I don't think there was, well, I think there was multiplayer co-op in the sense that you could form a wolf pack of subs, so to speak, and go after convoys, but otherwise it was all basically PvE. Nobody could take a destroyer and like try to defend the convoy or anything like that. There was a game like that called Destroyer Command, and it would be fun if you could combine the two, where you had players, real life players, commanding the destroyers, trying to avoid or keep you from sinking the convoy. But when is the new update? That's a good question. I would think it would be soon, because we're at the beginning of the month and we're almost halfway through the dockyard, so you would think something would be coming. There's Königsberg. Oh, shit. It's either a Hawkins or a Königsberg there. Neither one of them are where I can get at them. That Hawkins might be. Oh, he's might be stuck. Just getting off? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I ended up buying this thing here, because it was lagging the stream so bad, and more than likely with the recent release of the underwater stuff, maps with the underwater content for the subs, it would probably just tank my old machine. Plus, No Man's Sky had to be run at minimum draw distance, minimum graphics levels, because that took a lot more than this thing did, I think. Come on. Wow, out of all of that at 8 kilometers, only one shell actually hit the target. This is a Ryzen 9, by the way, if you're curious. Not exactly low budget. It was probably about $2,500 by the time I got all of the parts. Still haven't added a capture card for Nintendo Switch, which is something I want to do. None of that hit. Well, there we go. We got one hit out of that. It is German, so. But this should be good for a while. I would expect that I would need to buy another PC for 3 years. And as graphic cards get, if graphic cards get cheaper, I should be able to. I could still add 2 more sets of RAM. 4 Citadel deletion. If only I could get shots like that in actual random battles against people. I wish they'd focus some of their updates on adding
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
adding new ships. I mean, I know they have added a bunch lately, but most of them are expensive ships. It's a 3060 Ti. $840. Wow. Alright. Let's see if we can knock out this Koenig over here before the DDs do. That DD's almost dead.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken. Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
2060, yeah. Yeah, I got lucky picking this one up.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
If it weren't for somebody else having bought one, crypto miner, having bought one and not liking it and wanting to return it, I probably would have had to wait, I don't know how long, to get a card that wasn't a AMD 980. Because that's all they were getting in on the trucks was AMD 980s. Or 9800s, I don't know what the hell they were. They were shit cards from what I understand. Yeah, it's not easy to put new ships in the game, I'll give them that. Yeah, 3080s, 3090s, there's even a... I think, what's the 3060 Ti have? Is that an 8 gig card? There's a 16 or 12 gig. I want to say there's some other type of 3060 with more RAM too, and that one was... Well, even the old card that I had, which was a... 10, I want to say it was a 1050, was going for $300 online, and it's like, that's ridiculous. Probably more than that card cost when it was new. Oh, he's coming right at me, isn't he? And of course, I bought a few extra things I didn't need, like a water-cooled system, and well, you could argue whether you need that or not, but some will say yes. But I bought a new tower instead of using my old one. I bought a curved monitor. So I've got an LED monitor with a slight curve in it. It was on sale. Bought a new webcam, Yeti mic. So there was other stuff in there besides just updating the computer. Stuff related to the stream. I still don't have a stream deck. That's still planned. Am I going to get another shot before they cap? Maybe. So Stream Deck capture card, new stereo system, because the headphone jack keeps cutting out. Shit. There's still a few more things to buy. But well, a lot of my money's been focused right now on my other hobbies, which is model trains. Let's see, I think I put stuff on here. Yep, not stock. Where did I take the doubloons? Yeah, I think this one, well, this one has, I think there's a fan on the cooler itself. I noticed this thing's been pouring out a lot more hot air lately, so I gotta make sure that it's, I gotta figure out how you open the tower, because honestly, I'm not exactly sure. I should have had him show me how the hell to open it. But there's two fans. Oh, the radiator's in the top. So there's two fans there, and that's for the water cooler. There's one in the back, one on the video card, of course. Yeah, it's definitely better to have it cooler. In which battle did I get those doubloons? I'm not sure. I've been collecting some doubloons. I got some with my Black Friday containers. I don't think I've bought any. Some of the free the dockyard stuff, or not the dockyard, but the free armory bundles, and the you know, the daily bonuses sometimes give you some. Some of the gift containers, the Santa gifts have had doubloons in them. They just kind of accumulate if I don't spend them. But I'll be spending and buying some soon, because like I say, I got about a day left, so maybe after I'm done with the stream tonight I might, so I'm thinking of getting, let's see here. Well, I have to go in, but I'm thinking of buying maybe one of these, so I can get enough to knock out a couple ships. I want the Yukon, possibly the Congress, or you know, something else like that. I'm also getting a lot of steel because I'm earning ships that I already have. For example, the 3 giants. Those give you a ship if you make it to the end. This one will give me a ship I think I don't have. I'll have to check. Königsberg. Did I get any over that? I didn't get any. Oh, yes, I did. And for 830 damage, what a bunch of shit. I'm not even gonna get on a ship. There's no, well, maybe the Congo. They're tearing them up faster than I can. No sense shooting the York. The only damage I'm gonna get is against this Congo. Oh, there's a destroyer. Might as well just switch my guns. I also need to keep enough doubloons to buy 3 stages of dockyard, because I didn't do it at the beginning like I was supposed to. Because you can't complete the entire dockyard by just playing. You do have to buy 3 stages, which, you know, kind of stupid. Wow, no damage at all. 9K and I land. I didn't even see how many shells I landed. This ship is terrible. Luckily, the German line does get better as you go up tier. There we go. I don't know if I got any. I don't think I got any doubloons from clan. I did get some steel from clan battles. I wish you could control some of the larger secondary guns. That would be a neat update. You see some of these ships that have secondary guns that look like cruiser batteries on their back ends. It would be nice to be able to aim at least the big ones. If you look at the back of a Massachusetts or an Alabama or something like that, you'll know what I'm talking about, or a Dunkirk. You can hit the tail end of him. Not enough. That damn thing is still following me. Probably gonna get torped here in a second. Oh, for fuck's sake. Chasing this goddamn thing around the rock. Still not dead yet. I would like to see another battle stations midway. That's a game I would like to see. Battle Stations... No, was it Battle Stations Pacific was the second one? I think Battle Stations Midway was the first one, and then Pacific did the whole Pacific Theater. The thing they screwed up when they went from one game to the sequel was they took a game that was... They took a game that was all mouse controllable. You could click your squadrons, click your ships, and turned that stuff all into hotkeys and ruined the game. Because then you had to, I literally had to sit there, pause the game, and take out the instruction manual and look up what key I used to select something, because it was so overcomplicated you couldn't remember it. You couldn't remember all of the keybinds. So I'm sitting there looking through the manual while the game's going, trying not to get killed, trying to figure out which button do I press to get this. It was like ridiculous. Oh, you mean those are the alleged birthday coupons that came at the end of the year because apparently Wargaming didn't know my birthday. So I kind of thought you had to put your date of birth to make an account, because generally you have to be at least 13 to make an account anywhere. So I kind of thought they already had it, but I guess they didn't. So I got them on the 31st. So I got to use them up tonight. Well, those coupons renew every 6 months. The 25, these here, this will be good until 6/12 of 2022. So, was that June? And then they'll give me another one that's good until Christmas. And this one I used up. This one I used to buy the Stalingrad for steel. I could buy any steel ship I wanted with the amount of steel I had, using the discount, of course, which included the FDR. But the Stalingrad has been there the longest and is most likely the ship they will remove if they were to remove one. That or the FDR. Because most people think it's OP, but it suddenly kind of disappeared. All of a sudden, not a lot of people are playing it, so maybe not. Whether I will get enough steel again in time to own it is anyone's guess. What helped is I did get one super container for was it 10,000? Well, I don't know what super containers give for steel, but it was a super container that popped steel. I don't remember the number. There's quite a lot of it. Looking at tomorrow's temperatures, I'm glad I got most of our Christmas lights down. We just have the actual strings of lights, things on the roof and things that are hard to get at for reasons of ice and snow and safety and whatnot are still up. So it's going to be freaking cold. It's going to be interesting to see tomorrow how many buses wouldn't start, how many of the school buses were just absolutely dead. They're going to have a starting crew, at least I hope they found enough employees, because I can't handle walking around in that cold for very long to go start all those buses. Slow shells. None of them hit. The dispersion was terrible. It'll also be interesting to see how many kids just don't bother to show up because it's ridiculously cold. Now we get good dispersion. And he's almost dead. Wow, 2,500 damage. I wish they would implement, if Wargaming wants to update things, some of the things that are in the like the Aslan's mod pack. One of them would be timer to win. You know, like how long until one side beats the other. The ones that turn all of these ships here into health bars.
Torpille droit devant. Torpille droit devant.
That's a handy one. Of course, they only work for the enemy when you have them detected. But it's a handy thing to have. The status bar that has the total hit points. I mean, they have the ship angle here for my ship, but they also have it for the enemy ship on the mobile version, on the World of Warships Legends. They show the angle of the enemy ship too, which is, I think, kind of a neat thing that they don't do on here. I'm gonna get 2,500 damage this round because there was just never any ships that I could get at. Other than the ones that were killed while I was waiting to reload or get out from behind an island. I should just exit the game and say fuck it. Yeah. I'm never gonna get to that Hawkins. Unless he's backing up. He might be stuck, actually. So I'll get one more certificate and one more Santa container when I play the Stalingrad. So we have... How are we doing on points here? We got 125. Ribbons should be tomorrow. And we can whip out our Smolensk and go blast things with the main gun. Press W, hold down the fire button. Also, update on something I think I said in a previous stream about my truck being screwed up with a software update. Have to take it into the dealership and have them do something with the modem, clear the modem or something. Basically what happens is a software glitch screwed up the ability for me to start the engine with my phone. So that's gonna suck tomorrow, because then I'm gonna go out to a truck that's 16 below Fahrenheit. I have every confidence that it will start. I mean, it has 11,000 miles on it, so it definitely should start. It's brand new, basically. But it's just going to be cold as hell. Luckily, I only have to drive 5 minutes down the road to go to work, so... And I still haven't heard anything about Sandrock, which is the sequel to the Portia game that we played a long time ago, where you lived in a post-apocalyptic kind of cartoony world, and you had to build things and investigate things and solve puzzles in the process. Never did get back to the game. Don't know when I will, but definitely once Sandrock comes out, we'll have to get back to that, because that was kind of a chill. You didn't really need to pay a whole lot of attention. Slow paced. Resp on Twitch has been playing Oxygen Not Included, so I've been kind of watching that. Mad Minister, for those that may remember him from a long time ago, has said that he might stream Warships. I kind of hope he does. He was the first streamer I signed up to watch, and how I met Highfire and Armored Guppy. He's actually the one that got me into playing a little bit more. Oops, wrong button. Now, if we could just get a target sighted, that's clear. This ship absolutely jacks stuff up when it hits it. Especially if you're broadside. Okay. See if I can hit this graph. Oh, shit. Garbage. Somehow goes unspotted. Oh, he'll be spotted now. Well, that's Koenig firing. Shit, where'd the graph spree go? There he is. Oh, I'm fucking shooting HE. God damn it. Well, wasn't too bad considering. Knocked out his engines and set him on fire. Now, if I get a reload before he gets clapped, I should be able to get a citadel on him. That should fuck him up, right? Well, no sit, but 10k. I mean, that's what you should get when you hit a cruiser with a battleship. There we go. We gotta hit the Germans in the back half of the ship to get citadels. The Rune and Hindenburg are the same way. You know, you tag them right about in here.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord! Feueralarm!
Who's torping me? What the fuck? Oh.
Problem gelöst!
I've also seen another game, and I have this game. It's called Genshin Impact. It was a freebie a while back. And I have it. Never played it. I think I've seen Flamu play it. I've not watched him play it. That he is playing it. I should ask him about it. Alright, our last tier 5 is a... Where's the commander for this? Assigned to the Z-23. Well, we'll just ignore that. But I'm getting so many credits because all of these things here, the Cavour I think I have. So you're getting a commander. So I'm getting a free slot in the reserve. A 6-point captain, the perma camo, and then the cost of the ship in silver, because I already have the ship. So that's where I'm suddenly getting all of the silver from lately. Hey, Tegan Begum, we haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? What stream was I seeing you on? Is that on Pops, I think? Yeah, I think it was Pop's stream that I see you on. You're connected to one of them guys that I watch. Might be switching clans soon, though. I might be switching to Hapa. Yep, I'm still working. Still have managed to not get COVID that I know of. Parents are good. Dad had a pacemaker put in here over Christmas break about a week ago. That all went well. We got some hardcore winter. We're going to be negative 16 tomorrow. That's Fahrenheit. Yeah. He was back home the same day. It's one of those outpatient things. He just can't do any difficult activities. So I've got to snowblow the driveway, and there's a couple things we didn't get done. Like putting the lawnmower up on blocks in case the shed floods and freezes. So I'll have to at some point go out there with my mom and pick up the lawnmower, because I gotta lift the riding lawnmower. But my mom had a hip replacement about a year and a half ago. But we had a good Christmas. Everybody enjoyed their gifts. I think I was the only one that had to take gifts back. Oh, we're lifting the riding lawnmower. Yeah, it's at the upper end of what I can pick up. I only have to hold it for a couple seconds, long enough to shove wood blocks under the wheels. You should have seen the look on the guy's face at the scrapyard, though, when I picked up a massive 440 three-phase electric motor off my tailgate and dropped it in the dumpster. I later found out that damn motor weighed 220 pounds. I did not know I could lift 220 pounds, and if I had known what it weighed, I probably wouldn't have tried. That motor was worth $59 and some odd cents just by itself. I'm gonna try to YOLO this. Uh-oh. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can get this Furutaka here. And we'll see if I can YOLO this Iron Duke. Did we get him? Of course not. No. Goddamn bots. We're still doing the model train thing. Over Christmas break, I had my friend's kids over, and we did a Matrix marathon. We watched all 3 in a row. So we're ready to go see number 4 in the theaters if we get the chance. Maybe, possibly this weekend. Now, was that because of COVID, or were you just sick? Well, the critics think it sucks, so that means it's probably good. Because they said Ghostbusters sucked too, and that was too many Easter eggs, too much setup for the story, yada yada yada. Well, you know what? If you actually watched the first movies, it made sense. There's 4 kids whose family I've stayed in touch with since they were on my school bus when they were little. One is still a 5th grader. The other is a... Let's see, she's 7th, and the other girl is 8th. There's 3 girls and a boy, and the boy is first year of high school. ninth grade.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
But they were on my bus for several years in a row. And then what ended up happening is I kind of adopted them for Christmas because they had, well, the one girl is permanently disabled. She can walk, but she has crutches in both hands. And basically what happened was during her physical therapy appointments, her house got broken into and cleaned out twice. So I ended up buying them Christmas presents the one day, and then, well, you know, they stayed in touch. So that's how that happened.
Ward Hill's my trimmer.
Anyways, we're back. But yeah, after I did that, and then we ended up staying in touch with the family, and basically I take them on movie nights, or I have them over here, and we use my big TV, which is too big for the table down here, so it ended up getting stuck upstairs, hidden behind a couch, and we pull it out for when we want to do movies in the room upstairs. Put it on one end of the room and sit on the other, and yeah, there we go. During the summer, we take it out in the garage, and so yeah, I'm gonna end up stopping here pretty soon because it's almost 1 a.m. and I do have to work tomorrow. We'll do a couple more co-ops, and then that's it. But thanks for stopping by. Good to hear from you again. Hope you feel well soon. Tell the rest of the guys I said hi. I haven't been on... well, yeah, I did. I was on Pops there for a while. Been on the stream a couple times briefly. Let's see, this is a Fuso. No flags. Oh yeah, Kidney Cowboy. That's the stream that I was thinking of. Well, he's kind of affiliated with Pops too, I believe. I think they're all in the same Discord. But yeah, you have a good night. It's actually morning here. Just about 1 a.m. 12:42. So we had time for a couple more co-ops, and off to bed myself. Do you guys like live together or something? So yeah, a couple more games, folks, and then we'll probably be on tomorrow too to work on Snowflakes and Three Giants, and obviously there's a new dockyard set of dockyards out. Probably came out Monday or Tuesday morning. Oh, you're in Minnesota, still too close. Well, then you know what weather we're having, because I'm in St. Paul, so you know what we're getting. It's freaking cold. Of course, the damn cold weather is going all the way to Texas, but what they think is freezing is a nice day up here. 35 degrees. People be taking off their coats. Ashigara. Where is he at? Oh, of course. Always got to be behind a damn rock. Oh, he's coming out. Not quick enough. There's a Helena. We'll wait for the Helena to come out. So we have the world's slowest guns. There he is. Let's try not to miss at 13 kilometers. And we almost did, but we took half his health. We had what? Fubuki ramming Hatsuharu. Interesting. Okay, so we got a plan for a little bit faster here. Should delete him? Of course not. His RNG said, bite me. I think he's turning out. One overpen. Okay, never mind. Ashigara was deleted. That was a decent hit. Mackinson over here is getting plastered. We got here Heinrich or Normandy. Let's go Normandy. There we go. We'll give the old Heinrich a try next. Let's see, I fired... I fired 12 shells at him. Half of them did not hit. One of them did not do damage that did hit. There was a whole lot of shit that ended up in the water. I don't know if I'll be able to hit him with that corpse. Catch you later, Steven. Ooh, carrier. Probably just overpen him because it's the Ranger. We'll see. Wow, somebody managed to citadel. The Normandy managed to citadel me. Oh, fuck. Delete. That was hilarious. Alright. What do we got? One more, maybe? The Mitsu. Sure, we're not wasting flags. We're not wasting flags. We only have tier 6s and some 7s to do. And then, of course, the Stalingrad and whatever ships I buy tonight. So I have those. I want to at least get the 20 and the 25% coupon used up. This is a high tier battle. This is a tier 8 match. Interesting. No DDs though. Makarov, everything else is tier 8. Wienmar, tier 7, mostly 8s. Oh, those are fast. 21-second reload, 7 kilometers. Almost useless torpedoes. Yeah, I've been feeling under the weather the past couple of days myself. I was doing DD races, or DD jousting, or whatever you want to call it, with Highfire and Armored Guppy on their streams the other night, until the headache got to the point where I'm like, nope, I gotta quit. And then I went to bed early. And the night before, it was sinuses acting up, which they are a little bit right now. But not bad. I think all of the cruisers are going to find their way into B. So I think I'm going to be looking... Hipper, Helena... None of them can see me yet. This thing's got a long range, though. What is the range on this? 20 kilometers. It's got like tier 8 range. Helena looks like he's stopping. Well, 7,500 despite hitting the rear end of him. Try to get the other one. Almost overled that one. That shot was no good. Alright, might have to shoot the Hipper. Oh, there's the sub. The other Mitsu. Let's see if the Hipper survives long enough for my shells to get there. And... what have we here? Broadside, British Citadel. He angled too much to get a good hit on him, I think. Well, that was an unexciting battle. I don't think I've ever had an exciting battle in the Mitsu. We got 5 minutes to 1. Well, let's throw a DD in then. One way or the other, it'll be over quickly. Two brothers. But yeah, I definitely want to get back on the grinding because I need to work on Ohio. I need to work on getting the Kaba unlocked, about 100,000 XP for that. Unlock the Monty now that I actually have the credits to buy a tier 10 ship. Got to work on the Shima so that I can be ready for clan battles. I don't know if I'll get it in time for the next round of clan battles. Possibly. But that's why I want to get the snowflakes done, because I gotta. It'll be 3 days that I'll be without any type of clan bonus for XP or anything else, and I want to get the. I want to have all the snowflakes finished, because you get if you have a full port, you get a certain percentage of coal extra from your clan. I forget what the percentage is, but I think for 750 coal that I get per ship, for each win, I get an extra 75 as a result of being in the clan. Same is true for the steel as well. So all of those, of course, need to be finished because we're running out of days to do snowflakes. So. I'm shooting AP, I'm not sure why. Well, let's see if we could sneak up on the Queen Elizabeth and dump all our torps into it. I do like the wave effects, though. The ships actually bob around a little bit. Alright, so it's got to be right around here. There it is.
Engine boost activated.
Which way are the guns pointed? Not in the right direction. So he can only hit me with secondaries, but he's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, we gotta... Alright, we gotta launch these now. Yeah. There we go.
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright, so we mostly have tier 6s left. We don't have all that many. And for 7s, we have... Okay, so we have more... We have about twice as many 7s as we do 6s left. And then, of course, here's the Stalingrad. So it'll be interesting to take this thing into co-op and see what it can wreck. We'll go grab our containers real quick. You know what? I'm gonna do coal for a while. We got enough flags for a bit. We'll go over the dockyard mission. I'm kind of hoping I get... There's only 13 days left. How bad is this? Let's see here. 1,000 base XP. Well, that's a give me. 4,000 free XP. 100,000 damage. That's going to be difficult. 70 aircraft shot down. 75,000 of regular XP. That isn't too bad. 300 ribbons. Well, that's Smolensk. Join the top 5 4 times. These can all be co-opted. So, captured, assisted, or destroyed. That should go quite easy. 2 battles in the Missouri there for the credits. And I imagine we don't have to do all of them. Probably only have to do 4. 4 million potential. That won't take long. 24 fire, flooding, or destroyed. 690,000 HP with any type of gun, any ship. 95,000 commander XP. That's not bad. 3 battles of top 5. 35 fire or defended. 18 destroyed. 22,000 base XP. Well, that'll take about 4 hours. So hopefully we can get that. We can get enough stages. We get, what, 3 tokens? 3 tokens on this dockyard. We've already dumped one of the missions. We're starting to make progress on... Almost halfway done with the battleship one. So 3 more tokens would be the end of this week. So 1, 2, 3 would not get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I suppose I could buy a stage at that point, just to make sure we have enough time to get the repulse missions done. Anyhow, I'm going to say goodnight at this point, and we'll see you back here hopefully tomorrow. Thanks all for watching. Wrong tab.